Hello, I am Udiah, news anchor and chief operations officer, and this is Simply Well's podcast on Blast segment. Prince Harry's just released autobiography entitled Spare. Shame, shame, shame on the Brits with their negative public comments on Prince Harry's book. Prince Harry's new book Spare is flying off the shelves. Prince Harry is the younger of the two British royal brothers. The royals refer to him as the gingerhead one. Harry was always labeled the spare, being the younger brother to Prince William, the future heir to the British monarchy. The Brits and the royal family labeling the brothers as the heir and the spare is derogatory to me. Prince Harry is the sixth in line to the British throne, so he will never be king. I guess they figure he might have a spare organ to donate to his brother one day. Now that his book Spare hit the shelves, the Brits are ripping him a new one in the tabloids by saying, "This is the worst crisis in 30 years. He is washing his dirty laundry in public. He has dissed his family, that he's just gone too far, and that he put a target on his back when he said he killed 25 Taliban in the war," and so forth and so on. The tabloids have said evil things about his wife, Meghan, like she should die in a tunnel. God, it's got so bad that Meghan wanted to take her own life, and she suffered a miscarriage because of this. Prince Harry is constantly in defense of his wife and family. He also wrote that he and his brother Prince William begged their father, Prince Charles, to not marry Camilla. Remember her, his father's mistress? That's the woman his mother, Princess Diana, said there were 3 of them in her marriage with Prince Charles. Some Brits even complain that Prince Harry is making tens of millions of pounds washing the family laundry in public. So what? Give me a break, dude. Who forced you to buy his book anyway? When the book becomes a movie, you're all going to race to the theater to see it. People have been gossiping about the royals for hundreds of years. They made movies about the royals and their dirty linen. They are known for having messy marriages for generations. Even King Charles' sister Anne was a divorced woman, and she remarried in Scotland, just like Prince Charles and his mistress Camilla Parker Bowles. The royals challenged Prince Charles by giving him the option: you either take Camilla or the crown. He chose Camilla, and he got the crown too. The Brits' economy makes bank off of all the royal souvenirs and newspapers. They strive in this chaos. Prince Harry is not the only royal that authorized a book revealing shocking events. His mother, Princess Diana, she wrote about her bulimia, her husband's mistress Camilla, and her own extracurricular affairs. I hope Prince Harry's book reaches bestseller status like everybody else who watched their dirty laundry in black and white. Look at all the famous folk who wrote about family incest and molestation as a catharsis for their healing. What I am aware of is the British media and those royals drew first blood by making all those derogatory marks about his new black bride Meghan over the past years, and the horrible remarks made about their son prior to his son's birth, like, what color is the baby going to be? That statement right there is enough to drive a wise man mad. Remember when his wife Meghan had to sue the media about printing her personal letter she wrote to her dad before the wedding? Well, she finally won that lawsuit. You know, the media can really push a person to their limits. They just won't stop. Paparazzi tracked Meghan and Harry the same way they did his poor mother, Princess Di. Apparently, the man needs to vent now. Then, after they hound a person to the bitter end, and when a tragedy occurs, here they come, blowing snot, dripping blood clot tears, and dropping droves of flowers all around the palace. Both brothers were unable to socialize freely and openly in public without folk gossiping about what they should or what they should not be doing. After Harry lost his mom as a young boy, He was sheltered among all these old stately royals, got shuffled off to be educated in different institutions with strangers and hounded by the paparazzi. The young boy could not even mourn his mom's death. For years, he did not come to terms with her death, and he hoped she was just hiding someplace. It is rumored Prince Harry and his mixed-race wife, Meghan, will most likely be denied an invitation to his own father's coronation as king. That's a shame. Long-time motto has always been, don't complain, don't explain. They were supposed to just suffer through and suck it up, the same way his mother, Princess Di, did when she was alive. The British press had despicable pictures created of their walking with a young monkey as if this would be their baby. Oh, gosh. Does Prince Charles realize how his sons had to tolerate being in the presence of his mistress, Camilla Bowles, after Princess Di's death? His ex-wife, Prince Di, admitted in her own book that there were 3 of them in the marriage. The royals have had scandal after scandal for generations. They condemn Harry like a plague now. They throw rocks and they hide their hands. So now Prince Harry had to flee with his family over here to California, a foreign country, with his wife and babies for peace and solitude. Let me say thank God for Tyler Perry, who gave them a house as temporary shelter and solitude until they could get established and acquire a home of their own in the States. Well, that's all for this topic now. And thank you for watching, YouTube family. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss future Simply Raw podcasts. Bye. Simply Raw Podcast is featuring one of many virtual world's flawless and sophisticated gentlemen. This is Dorian, a man of nobility from a royal bloodline. Look no further. You can't deny in many ways this man is exceptional and fabulous. Dorian is seasoned like fine wine, enjoys classical and jazz music while chilling with a good cigar. He is very knowledgeable and enjoys reading when relaxing. He favors that Gianni body style and selects complimentary clothing that accentuates his physique. Dorian collects fast, expensive luxury vehicles that makes the crowd take notice. Ladies have said, "Wow, mama, there goes that man." Dorian is internationally traveled due in part to his real-life military career. His bucket list is to visit and explore the many tribes and cultures within the continent of Africa. So ladies, if you see Dorian casually walking on the grid, step aside, blink twice, and watch his stride. He is one of the phenomenal ones. While being a mentor to family and friends, Dorian remains humble and steadfast, keeping an appreciation for the simple joys, accomplishments, and journeys he experienced in his life. For this, he is grateful, not living in the past, but forging forward toward the future. Be sure and stay tuned for future podcasts when we feature more flawless, beautiful, and sophisticated males or females around the grid. I am Udiah, Chief Operations Officer, and we sponsor this commercial in conjunction with our Simply Raw podcast segments.